If you could have one night with Eddie Van Halen back, from the dead, would you let the entire, assemblage of the King Gizzard band,
7 guys,
right, have at it? Would you do that for one night with Eddie?
It's too much.
But you would let Ron Jeremy, fondle you?
Yes.
Wow.
For Eddie?
To bring Eddie out of the grave for one night?
Yeah.
Hang out with me.
Right.
I think about it.
Hey, everybody. It is Shit Talk Reviews. We are at the end of a very long day, but we are super excited to be sitting back in the air chairs again, here to lambaste one another as we talk about excellent music. Is that a safe statement?
Safe statement.
I'm John. In the room with me,
Derek.
And see, where's the flow there? And
David.
God, fuck, man.
He is just
so hard. It's so hard to find people that know what they're doing.
You know what it is? He's playing hockey tonight. So he's feeling his
I'm back.
Yeah, he's excited to be amongst men, walking in, getting sweaty, showering.
His testosterone
get
booster
his
shot today.
Testosterone booster shot, and
back in the game.
And so he's not into reviewing, he's into hockey.
There's been a shift.
He's a very selfish person. He's not giving us his best.
John, am I selfish? Come on. Am I selfish? Be honest.
Well, Dave's selfish behaviors aside, I'm fired up today because this is Derek's pick, but I am very excited to talk about it. And I'm going to look at this because there's no way any of us in the room have.
Do you want me to give it a shot?
Yeah, please give it a shot. What are we talking about, Derek?
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, PetroDragonic Apocalypse, or Dawn of Eternal Night, an Annihilation of Planet Earth, and the Beginning of Merciless Damnation.
Boom! Did it perfect.
Good job.
Perfect. Let's start the conversation by asking who here was familiar with these fine gents before.
I was
not.
I was aware of them. I'd heard a couple of the tracks over the years, but didn't know much about them. So it was an awful lot of fun digging in over the week.
Here's what I find astonishing. Is this true? Or did I read this right? They've been around for 13 years, and this is their 24th album?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They're committed to their craft, unlike you.
5 in 2017, 5 albums in 2022, 2 in 2014, and 2 in 2019. Did these guys ever come up for air?
No, obviously not.
They're kind of like you. When it becomes hockey season, that's all it is. Hockey. No metal, no anything.
That's it.
Very impressive.
15 live albums.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And shame on me because I never heard of them until this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing is a lot of their material is not of the metal variety.
Yeah.
They've done metal concept albums in the past, but this one was in their flow, a metal album.
Yeah.
With obviously, some interesting singing archetypes.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'll just come right out. I love this record. Such a fun listen, man.
Here's the deal. For me, I did not feel that way right away.
Mm-hmm.
After I listened to it 3, 4, 5 times, I started to like it more. Because at first I'm like, sounds like Motorhead and a lot of it. But then as I listened to it and coming into today, I listened to it again and really do enjoy it. It just took me a while.
It's a slow build for you.
It just took a while for me to really understand and like it.
I don't immediately associate them with a Motorhead feel. Where I think I may agree, though, with that statement is that they have, to my ears, a very old school sound, like a very classic rock, 70s kind of aesthetic, but with present day performance and songwriting.
My only knock on this really was it was a little too redundant for me. A lot of the songs sounded just the same over and over.
We obviously didn't listen to it enough.
I think that's how I kind of felt throughout. Now,
no, you're wrong.
Okay.
Question: would you prefer that I use a tablespoon or a teaspoon to feed your art to you?
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon. So you prefer your art spoon fed in larger doses.
There's so much to hear in.
There is a lot.
And foundationally, yes, it is Motorhead-esque.
Sure.
But I'm going to tell you why you're wrong, Dave.
Okay.
I like Motorhead. I don't love Motorhead. I don't wake up and go, oh, I got to listen to it because Motorhead, for me, is repetitive. What's great about this is that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard on this album is Motorhead-esque, but they weave in so much melodies, so many different tonalities, different guitar parts, different drum parts. For me, it's somewhere between White Zombie meets Motorhead meets Tool. And then I even heard, Chuck Billy from Testament in there in some of the heavier tracks. So it's a great combination of everything. Plus, it's fucking fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will say that it's definitely fun. So Supercell, Converge, Dragon, Gila Monster. A lot of the courses were, Supercell, Gila. A lot of it was a little too redundant for me in some of the choruses.
When you say you mean repetitive, okay.
Repetitive. That's just kind of how I felt throughout.
I will defend you by repeating what I've said before, and that is that people listen to and take in music differently. Two people who are very similar could listen to the same piece of music and get two very different listening experiences from it. So I agree that you're wrong and should be taken out back and tied to a tree.
He's going to be.
But it's a valid point.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on the band. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it thoroughly. For me, a lot of it was redundant. Was it fun? Yeah. Is this something I'd love to listen to at a party in the background? All fucking day, no doubt.
You mentioned the different instruments. I mean, if you go into the band members and what they play, this is according to Wikipedia, which we all know is the authority on everything.
Yeah, because you can go in there and say that I am the master of the universe.
It's true,
and not He-Man.
And I may do that.
Please do.
So Wiki has Stu McKenzie as vocals, guitar, keyboard, flute, bass guitar, percussion, sitar, piano, organ, violin, clarinet, saxophone, Zuma, and drums. It's 100% accurate. I've seen a bunch of their live footage, and I've not seen him play all those instruments, but he has played a ton of them and is wildly proficient at everything I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these guys are a lot of talent in this band.
Ambrose Kenny Smith, harmonica. The list goes on. And I think that the creativity, and that's why, how many of you went back and listened to their older stuff?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's all over the place. You probably didn't because you're not committed to your craft. But
that's not true. I always go back and listen. And you just said it. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of it is not nearly as heavy as this record. I still enjoy it all because, again, I think at their core they're a progressive band, and that's what turns my wheels. So
yeah, I mean, I don't want to shit on the band. I don't. That's not my purpose. I didn't say I didn't like.
What is your purpose?
Well, I didn't say I didn't like it.
I was wondering.
I just said for me, and I told you it's just not my cup of tea. This is something I just wouldn't listen to.
Dave, say it.
I am your whipping post.
A handsome whipping post, though.
Yeah.
I think we can all acknowledge that.
With a nose neighbor that is perfect for AI.
That's true. And incredible nipples, according to AI at least.
Yes. And also, AI thinks that you wander around in your underpants all the time.
A lot. Ambrose Kenny Smith. Vocals, harmonica, keyboard, percussion, piano, saxophone, guitar, organ. Joey Walker on guitars. We'll shorten these lists up. Cook Craig on guitars and bass. Lucas Harwood on bass. Michael Cavanaugh, drums, percussion, and vocals. Great band. When I started playing the record, and it came up right in the album opener, Motor Spirit, the first thing, I mean, a lot of stuff caught me, but the thing that really stood out was this Tuvan throat singing.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, I know I'm hearing this, but I can't believe I'm hearing this. Now, for those who know what it is, awesome. For those who don't know, Tuvan throat singing or Mongolian throat singing is where you can sing two pitches at the same time. And it's a very odd sounding way to vocalize. I thought, what the fuck am I, am I really hearing this? And then later in the record, it comes back in Flamethrower for sure. And I think it pops up in a few of the other songs. But I thought, no, I can't believe I'm hearing this, that somebody would use it in current heavy music. And I looked it up, and sure as shit, that's one of the things that Stu is known for, is this throat singing. And I was just flabbergasted, and I absolutely love it.
In the end of the day, the combination of riffs, and I'd be curious to find out if they recorded this analog, because it doesn't feel digital.
No, it feels old.
Feels old, like you were saying. But these riffs, I mean, if they had produced this like a metal band, it would have been just so heavy. But it is produced with an older flair that just works. I enjoyed them this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to pat myself on the back for selecting it, but I was excited about this album when I heard Gila Monster a few weeks ago, and I think I made you play it. And the album as a whole didn't disappoint. There's not a bad song on the record. Flows perfectly. Flamethrower is just starts off as an absolute chug fest, really heavy, and then it ends in this weird kind of almost jam band. I was having flashbacks at points where I was, when you grow up in Vermont, there's no way to avoid Fish.
Yeah.
Fish would go on these jams. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
For my mother's sake, that's Fish the band, Phish.
Yes, Fish the band, jam band, but a jam band more, stoner rock. These guys went off on a metal doom, diatribe that filled my soul.
Yeah.
Made me feel good.
Dragon and Flamethrower were good. They were just too long for me. A 10-minute song.
Flamethrower was long, 9-ish, something
almost
like that.
10 minutes. Dragon, same way. Liked it, but it changed up a little bit. A little too long for me. It lost my interest on both songs. Did I not like? I liked it. It just was a little too long for me. My opinion.
Fair.
We torched Avenged Sevenfold for being all over the place, and we said that probably should have been a concept album. What's interesting about King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is when you listen to their albums, they differ so much, but the thoughts that are put into them are fully flushed out from album to album and executed perfectly.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if I was going to be a hypocrite by saying, well, this is all over the place, because it is, but it's not. It's still at its core a riff-driven, metal record with a Motorhead flair. And they don't really go too far away from that. They just explore, again, the reservation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's maybe a 60-acre reservation, not a 40-acre reservation, but it still stays on that reservation. And so please tell me if I'm being a hypocrite.
Listen, Motor Spirit, Supercell, Converge, Witchcraft, the guitar in those songs, killer. I loved Witchcraft. I loved the song Thunderous Guitar. I almost would have rather that song be an instrumental with no vocals.
Which song is Thunderous Guitar?
Witchcraft.
Oh, okay. It has a thunderous guitar.
If you take the vocals out of that song and leave it as an instrumental, I think it would be incredible. So there is stuff on here that I did like.
I love the melodies on Witchcraft. It's
great song. I have Witchcraft as my number one song.
The Witchcraft is your standout.
Yes, no doubt.
Well, I don't think you're wrong, Derek. I think that, they do. Each song is a bit of a journey. It kind of travels around from place to place, but it maintains the general idea. It doesn't deviate too far within the context of the song or within the context of the album. There's, for me, plenty of consistency from track 1 to track 7. Mm-hmm. Like you said, the tracks are, I think the shortest one is 4.5 minutes, and the longest clocks in at 9.5.
Yeah,
so they're epic tracks.
No, David, what's 7 times 7? It's 49. You know how long this album is? 49 minutes.
6.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Of pure PetroDragonic Apocalypse or Dawn of Eternal Light. Sorry, I can't even do that.
You know what's funny about Derek? This is what's funny. Is that if you don't side with him...
Yeah, that's right.
He gets, right?
That's right. I'm right.
God forbid you just don't go with his narrative. He gets angry. He's mad that I didn't like this as much as he did.
You have been walking around here, but sermon, I found sermon. But you know what though? If I don't like it, you get pissy.
That's not true.
Now I don't like sermon that much, whatever. So now you're gonna repay me with this.
That is definitely not the case.
Yeah, you're very childish. Very childish.
Are you guys gonna fight?
No, I just.
That's too bad.
He's mad because I don't like it as much as he.
Well, he sits with his diaper and he plays with his hockey stick, and so it goes.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't like this as much as you guys.
Well, that's all right. That's why you're inferior and we are far superior.
Spicy.
You go play hockey and we'll listen to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard all night.
You know what?
And chug beer.
The fact is, we all make an album pick. It comes around to all of us. And Dave will have his chance to love the record, his next pick, and we may not love it. I can't say I hate everything Barry Manilow's done. Some of his stuff's good.
I didn't say I didn't like this. Derek did. I didn't say it. I haven't gotten to that yet. A little too much redundancy for me. The chorus is a little...
How are we going to hear the word redundant?
Yeah.
That's getting redundant. You know what? I'll tell you what's repetitive. The redundancy. And with that, we'll take a quick break for a word from our sponsor.
Are you looking for quality, affordable tire service in the White River Junction area? Look no further than Tip Top Tire, the Tip Top one-stop building in downtown White River Junction. With a wide range of tire brands and the types available, we have something to fit every budget and every freaking vehicle there is. Our expert technicians are skilled at tire installation, repair, and maintenance services to keep your wheels rolling smoothly on the road. Plus, our state-of-the-art equipment ensures precise and accurate service every time. And don't forget about our special offers and promotions that could save you even more. We pride ourselves on delivering exceptional customer service with satisfaction guaranteed. So why wait? Visit the Tip Top Tire, Tip Top One-Stop Building, downtown White River Junction today for all your tire needs. And back to these hoity-toity turds.
So we touched earlier on Dave's standout, which is witchcraft.
I have a few favorites. I liked Motor Spirit. I liked Supercell. I liked Converge, and I liked Witchcraft.
So you like the first half of the record.
Dragon and Flamethrower lost me way too long, and Gila Monster, I just couldn't get through the whole.
Gila.
It's too much.
What about you, Derek?
Gila
What are your
Monster is my
standouts?
favorite track. First track,
Surprise.
loved it. All I heard was Universal monsters fighting, and I like Dragon and I like Flamethrower. I like the last half of the record because there's so much to hear. There's heaviness, there is creativity, there's percussion, there's just a lot to the second half. There's a lot to the whole thing, but the second half for me, really hit a home run.
But yeah, mine were Supercell. I mean, I love them all. But Supercell, Gila Monster, and Flamethrower were mine.
That's interesting. Okay.
Are you judging us now?
No,
I feel like he is.
Just
a little.
The tone of your voice is so judgy.
Flamethrower started out good, and then it lost me at the 4-minute mark. That was the journey. That's fine.
Dave is smelling plastic daisies this week.
Oh boy. Did anybody show up at your house, Dave, after we posted the Avenged Sevenfold review? Nobody.
No, why?
I don't. You obviously didn't see that I actually did post your address for hate mail. I mean, I guess I'm glad nobody showed up. Maybe that was not a cool thing to do.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Hey, don't apologize.
I'm just giving you my opinion. That's all.
Well, it's
I
wrong.
wish I liked it as much as you guys did.
It's wrong.
I didn't say I hated it.
It's wrong.
You know.
He didn't say he hated it, Derek.
Yeah.
He's still wrong. It even has a lizard with pollution on the cover. How do you not like that?
It's kind of a cute lizard too.
Listen, this is great music if you're at a party, kegs are kicking, people are having a great time, and this is in the background.
Well, that's funny because I've been listening to it nonstop. My kids have been listening to it. I've been getting the Sign of the Beast from them. So it obviously isn't just a party record like you're saying.
It's
Dave.
a family record, Dave.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it has the Geico lizard, and they're making a point about pollution as well.
Okay. Gila.
I love it.
Gila! You're going to do it. Gila!
Listen, the last thing I want to do is shit on a band. I'm not shitting on them.
Second week in a row that you're shitting on
I
a
mean,
band.
I did 24 albums in 13 years. Holy shit. That's amazing.
You deserve room to put out an album, one record out of 25 that Dave doesn't love.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't listen to all 20. Did you listen to all the 23 albums? I have.
Every minute of every. That's not
Is that true?
I didn't.
Oh.
I can't lie to you. You're too handsome.
See, that's the problem, is you boost his ego.
I feed him.
You do.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome, buddy. Well, somebody's got to balance out the hatred coming from the other
needs to tear him
side.
down. Why do you put me on this side with him? I think we should box.
I really do feel like at some point it's going to get, it's going to come to fisticuffs.
What was the
This
game?
match.
What was the game where you hit the buttons and you boxed? What was
That was a great game.
What was that
Punch.
called?
It was Punch something.
Knockout?
Well, if he keeps shitting on my pick, I'm going to draw blood, or he might not make it to his hockey game.
I'm not
tonight.
shitting on the pick.
I'm
I
getting ready
said-
for his hockey game.
You're going to slash his tires.
Listen,
No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull his shirt up over his head and then pile drive him just like a hockey player.
John, 4 out of 7. That's not shitting on the band.
No.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel as negatively about this as you did about Life is But a Dream?
Oh, this was way better than Life is But a Dream.
I'm sure Stu and the boys have been thrilled to hear that.
This is way better. Again, it took me, by the 4th, 5th time I listened to this, it started sounding much better. And I think I went into it the first few spins negative. I just
How quickly would you jump on the next release from King Gizzard?
I get on it, yeah, no doubt. I would.
Probably don't even need to ask this, but I'm guessing if any of this record, those 4 songs would be the ones that would wind up in a playlist down the road.
Yes.
The first 4.
Yes, the first 4.
What about you? All 7 tracks?
Yeah, I already
in the
added it
playlist?
to my favorites list.
Derek ruined this for me. Honestly. I mean, seriously, if we're going to keep it real here, last week at the end of the episode, we were talking about what's up and coming, and we talked about this, and I said, "Oh, that sounds pretty metal," and he said, "No, it actually sounds more Motorhead." So going into this, I had that in my head, and as soon as I listened to the first track, I'm like, "Wow, he wasn't kidding. This is like a Motorhead ripoff band." Immediately, I thought that, so it was in my head.
So you were tainted going in.
Yes.
There were moments in here where I was like, this like totally reminds me of Judas Priest.
When you think about it, we've mentioned Motorhead, White Zombie, Tool, Testament. We've mentioned a lot of bands now. Judas Priest. Those are pretty complementary bands to be alluding
Barry Manilow.
to. Well, Barry Manilow doesn't fit at all. It's just he's in love with him. But in the end of the day, I think that for the most part, this is well liked. I think it's well liked. I think Dave is just trying to be combative.
No, it's not. I liked 4 out of the 7 songs. I didn't hate the album.
So it's not just coming from a place of being argumentative.
No, not at all. I'm being honest here.
Did you notice?
Are we not in the nest?
We're in the
not
nest.
In the nest.
Baby.
I don't like the nest. I don't want you in the nest. Listen, the bottom line is that he's blaming me for him not liking it.
At first, yes.
No, but you know what though? There's this thing called independent thought.
Okay.
So maybe, just maybe, you could have said, "Well, forget that. I'm going to think about this and get my own opinion instead of blaming me for you not liking something."
I couldn't.
I'm telling you, conversations like this is what pushes me closer and closer to setting up cameras in here.
He's childish.
The look on your face is amazing.
Childish.
Oh,
Again,
all right, let's.
Eric is mad because I don't like it as much as he does. That's all. Plain and simple. And that's okay.
Gila!
All right, let's score this bitch. Let's start with you, Derek.
8.5.
8.5.
Yep, loved it. I the only thing that kept it from being a 9 was I wanted more heavy riffs, some good licks like at the beginning of Flamethrower, but other than that, loved it through and through.
Solid. David.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like 4 out of the, I like 4 out of the 7. And I wish I could give it a higher score, and this is solid. There's nothing wrong with this. I gave it a 7. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's a solid C,
and
right?
You know what? If I would have liked maybe one more, it would have been a 7.5. I couldn't get that to there, but okay. I gave it a 7.
So we haven't.
I did not like this. It's just, and I'm going to be honest, it wasn't my cup of tea. But the 4 songs I did like. It's a 7.
What if? Let me just throw this out there, and hopefully we'll have a conversation with him soon enough from Sermon. What if him and his crew were to cover the last 3 songs on this record? If Sermon covered Dragon, Flamethrower, and Gila.
I never want to hear Gila Monster again. The chorus.
Gila!
The chorus to that ruined it for me, so that's out. I would love to hear. Honestly, I'd love to hear Sermon do Witchcraft or Flamethrower.
Well, let's ask when we have the opportunity. All right, so Derek said an 8, 8.5. David's at a 7. I'm coming in at an 8.5. I really liked it. The production quality, interestingly, going back to the notion that to me, it sounds like it's a 70s record in terms of, the aesthetic of it. To my ears, the production quality sounded old school, which I love, but it's paired with new school playing and new school riffs and things like that. I'm giving it a hard 8.5. Might even kick that up a little bit more because I just enjoyed the hell out of it.
You are so condescending.
Why is that?
That's a great score. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it because I'm Dave. I got a nose neighbor and you don't.
He wants to give it an 8.5. Go ahead. He liked it. I just want to let King Lizard know I'm not shitting on them. Okay?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I think a 7's a good score.
If Stu were to come into the room right now, Stu,
I'd be honest with him.
If you'd lay it out chapter and verse.
I would tell him their songs are a little bit too long. I would tell them the choruses were a little bit cheesy, especially in Gila Monster.
Easy.
Yeah.
Gila!
And I would tell them the 4 songs that I liked.
What if they came in carrying machetes? Would you tell them the same thing?
I would tell them I loved it.
That's the right
You see
answer.
that stick right there? That stick is going to be broken over your head.
It's the beaten stick.
That's the beaten stick.
I mean, when you heard Converge, did it not sound almost identical to a Black Sabbath song? It was Black Sabbath.
I didn't think that at all.
Okay.
Your thoughts they betray you.
It's fine.
Whose pick is next? Is it?
It's
That's
unfortunately
That's mine.
Mr.
Oh,
Nose Neighbor.
Let me tell you something right
let's talk about the next
now.
pick.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Oh, because the great one has picked an album
This
to
is
listen
gonna be-
to.
this is
Oh
gonna be-
my God! Fasten your seatbelts. It's
See,
so
John,
much better than King
John,
Gizzard
here's
and
the
the
problem.
Lizard Wizard.
John, here's the problem. This could be the best album in the world coming up. He will never admit it. So now he's going to come into this review next week and shit all over it. It's a King Gizzard. Watch.
I might
Anyway,
just to fight with you.
Fasten your seatbelts, folks, for One from the North. Era.
What's the album?
Regime, Salvation, and The Pyre. Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna
very
be
good.
a one.
Well, that remains to be seen.
It's Muse morphs with Periphery. Go figure.
Really?
I'll leave it at that.
Well, if that's the case, we can say pretty definitively that Derek's going to hate half of it.
I like Muse.
He likes Muse, though.
I don't want to call out the half he
Yeah.
hates because I'm a fan.
I'm going to call it now. You're going to love it.
Okay.
You're going to love this.
I've not heard it. I've
Good.
watched you bouncing off the walls talking
Yeah.
about it, but I've not heard lick one from it.
Can I grab that stick
Yes,
and
you
beat
may.
him on the way out?
Please.
Cue the music.
Yeah.
Oh, the mic's coming off. Oh, shit. Oh my God, we're getting out of here. We'll see you next week.